About the weather, because when you look at the temperatures coming up, that only tells part of the story. You got to talk about the cloud cover and the wind.
Yes.
That's the other part.
Absolutely. And today it really made a difference. You know,
yes.
It was cold and windy yesterday, but we had so much less wind today.
Beautiful. Yeah, it was nice.
It was. It was. And the sunshine also really helped everything. We did make it up to 48 degrees today, and that's 10 degrees above where we were yesterday. Temperatures also made it into the mid 50s in the north and west. And yeah, not a bad day. Kind of seasonal, actually. Now, temperatures have fallen since then, of course. This is our Chickasha camera, part of our Lucky Star SkyCam network. We're only at 30 degrees right now. We've got a south wind at 9 miles an hour, makes it feel more like 22. I'm going to step out of the shot. I don't think these settings are mine. I'm going to go ahead and say that I look real short right now. I know I'm short, but I can pretend to be a little taller. Nope, not yet. Temperatures are in the upper 20s and upper 30s across the north. Kind of the same thing down to the south. Maybe I'll just stay here. I'm growing. I'm growing. You got a south wind between about 5 to as much as around 20 to 25 miles an hour out there in western Oklahoma, and that wind's going to continue to pick up overnight tonight. And here's the thing, high pressure is moving off to the east. Clouds are increasing from the west, and looking at water vapor, you can see that even more clearly here. Look at all the dry air in place. That's kind of moving out of the state right now, and our next wave, it's coming in out of the southwest. It's moving to the northeast, so we will see a lot more cloud cover and a little bit of moisture. But here's the thing, not expecting a whole lot out of that. We're talking about maybe some sprinkles tomorrow, so it's certainly not going to amount to a whole lot, but there's that weak wave that's going to move across the state. As we get into Sunday, it actually looks milder. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s and 70s for most of us. Now, we also have another front moving through on Sunday night, but I also don't think it's going to be moving through the entire state. It's actually going to lift back to the north by Monday, so we stay mild for a few more days after that until this next storm moves in. So right now we've got a couple of storms on the, well, really over the next several days. Storm number 1 moving in by about midweek, so we're looking at Wednesday. Pretty decent chance for rain and storms in central and eastern Oklahoma. That's going to move out of here pretty quickly. Temperatures drop behind that for a couple of days, but now we're looking at low 50s, which again is very much normal for this time of year. Storm number 2 on the heels of that one, it looks like it's going to come in by the following weekend. So next Saturday and Sunday, there's at least another chance for some rain and storms, and then behind that, we'll see what temperatures do. But for sure, temperatures are going to be up and down over the next few days or so. And as far as rain chances are concerned, it's not a very active pattern, but we do have those rain chances there. Tonight, though, I think we're going to hold steady right around 30. So temperature's not expected to drop a whole lot because the clouds will move in and really help to keep things nice and steady. But 28 degrees in Ponca City, 20s and 30s also across the far west. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures climbing a few more degrees, 51 in Oklahoma City, 56 in Ponca City, 55 in Woodward. A lot more wind in western Oklahoma as well. We will have to watch the fire threat in the northwest, but during the day, a very slight chance at any one location for a few sprinkles. Again, it's not going to amount to a lot, but by Sunday afternoon, certainly dry, but we're going to keep the cloud cover around, just some high clouds, some more of a filtered sunshine. And with the southwest wind, temperatures will make it back into the upper 60s to around 70, and the southwest as well by Monday afternoon. The front kind of pushes right around I-40, but again, by late Monday afternoon, it's eventually going to lift back to the north. So we're going to keep the low to mid 60s across north, low 70s across the south, and 68 degrees here in Oklahoma City. So again, that front's not going to do a whole lot for us. We're going to stay in the upper 60s on Monday, low 70s on Tuesday, upper 60s on Wednesday, but here comes that storm number 1. So once that next storm moves in, again, by Wednesday afternoon, eventually temperatures will be dropping back down into the 50s by Thursday, but that's still very normal. We're going to stay in the 50s for a couple of days until storm number 2 comes in. That's going to happen by the following weekend.